I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Do you rely on others for the bulk of your monthly income? If so, it's possible your relationship with money might be suffering. A lot of people experience setbacks or life circumstances that result in temporarily relying on others for financial help. But being financially dependent in the longer term is a financial disorder. It's defined in Facilitating Financial Health as a reliance on others for non-work income that creates fear or anxiety of being cut off, feelings of anger, resentment related to the non-work income, and an actual stifling of one's motivation, passion, or drive to succeed. A common form of financial dependency involves the child of a financially enabling parent. In challenging economic times, as many as 60% of parents provide financial support to non-student adult children. Research shows that young adults have become significantly more financially dependent on their parents in the past few decades. And that's a dynamic that's associated with increased parent-child conflict. Financial dependency can take a lot of other forms, ranging from second or third generation welfare families to wealthy beneficiaries of trust funds. Research shows it to be associated with lower income, singlehood, and less education. Individuals that are financially dependent are also significantly more likely to have other disordered financial behaviors like compulsive shopping, gambling, and hoarding. So despite the gains made in gender equality, many older couples still see it as normal for the wife to depend financially on the husband. Some young women are still socialized to be willing to accept the same dependency. Unfortunately, it can come with consequences. Financial inequality or dependence of one spouse on the other can create marital stress and is often a major reason for women deciding to stay in abusive relationships. In one study, 46% of domestic violence victims reported a lack of money as being a significant reason that they stayed with their abusers. At the core of this disorder is a desire to have someone else take care of you, which ultimately is the basic human need of being seen, heard, valued, and loved. It's normal for young children to look to caregivers to anticipate and meet their needs. But it isn't normal for them to physically mature into adulthood without emotionally maturing to a place of understanding that as adults, they, not others, are in charge of getting their needs met. If you believe that financial dependency might be a factor in your relationship with money, you might ask yourself the following questions, which I took from Facilitating Financial Health. Number one, does a significant portion of your income come from money, like a trust fund, compensation from parents, uh, shares in a family-owned business, things like this that you do nothing to earn? Is your first response to a financial crisis to ask parents or other family members for money? Do you feel that money that you receive has strings attached to it? Do you accept or receive money from family members without discussing and making clear the arrangements for its repayment? Do you often feel resentment and anger related to money that you receive? Do you believe or fear that you would be incapable of managing without the money you receive from others? Do you have significant fear or anxiety that you'll be cut off from your non-work income? And finally, do you believe that you're receiving money from others stifles your motivation, passion, creativity, or your drive to achieve. And when you are thinking about non-income money, it includes also from organizations or governments. So, like other money disorders, financial dependency is rooted in a person's financial history, their childhood wounding, and foundational beliefs. Exploring these roots is the first step toward overcoming dependency and building a healthier, more confident relationship with others in your life as well as with money. Thanks for listening.